Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my beautiful people. How are you today? I hope you're well and keeping safe. Thanks for always coming out here to support us. I sincerely, truly, and really appreciate you. Well, today's own is a protest against and for Oshiomhole in Benin City. So we want to get into this and understand all that happened. Before we go there, please don't forget to thumbs up for us, subscribe, and click on the notification button. So we're hearing that there was a protest in Benin City for and against Adams Oshiomhole. Let's get to the news and get all the details. Two groups protested on Monday in Benin, the Edo State capital. One was in favor of the All Progressive Congress APC chairman Adams Oshiomhole. The other was against the one-time governor. The the pro-Oshiomhole protest was staged by members of the Idiagbon Solomon-led Edo State Coalition of Civil Society Organization for Good Governance and Internal Democracy. It ended with a news conference at the Press Center of Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, in Government Residential Area, GRA, Benin. The coalition berated Governor Godwin Obaseki for declaring war against his benefactor, in bracket Oshiomhole, describing him as an ingrate. The group said on May 14, 2020, Nigerians wake up to the unusual ballistic expression of Obaseki as the Judiciary Commission of Injury into the construction of Edo Specialist Benin Hospital and supply of equipment that he inaugurated, submitted his report, which could not found Comrade Oshiomhole guilty of any form of misconduct, but indicted him of mobilizing the contract of site with 75% of the contract sum. The offense of Comrade Adams Oshiomhole is that he extended the 25% monetary fee for contractors to 75%, and that is what Obaseki is indicting him for. Obaseki, in his desperation, failed to tell Nigerians that the decision to pay the contractor 75% was taken by the State Executive Council, and he, Obaseki, was part of the decision as the then chairman of the economic team. The decision of the Executive Council was to fast-track delivery of the project. Probing of the Edo State Specialty Hospital is diverting unjust, unnecessary chaos being caused by the Edo State governor, the group said. The Judiciary Commission of Inquiry set up by Edo State Governor lack merit as he has his biological brother in the panel. In Obaseki's desperation to indict Comrade Oshiomhole, sitting of the Commission of Inquiry is virtual viewing, as the method is subjected to questioning. The coalition also called on the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, and other funding agencies to stop granting loans to Obaseki's administration in order not to endanger the future of Edo and its people. It also declared the insecurity in Edo State, declaring that Obaseki's government has failed to rise to the responsibility of protection of lives and property of the residents of the state, and to properly constitute Edo State House of Assembly, as well as to show sincerity in the fight against coronavirus COVID-19. The group also condemned Obaseki's administration decision to force Obaseki's ally, Tony Kabaka, to pay 18 million naira as the cost of his recent demolition of his hotel in Benin City. it said, we declare the claim of Edo State government that 18 million was spent on the demolition of the hotel of Comrade Tony, aka Kabaka. The claim that the Obaseki's government spent 18 million on the demolition of the property shows the criminal dimension of the governance in Edo State. To claim 18 million for an activity of about 200,000 naira revenue, while Edo State has become financially crippled, we reject the governor's demand of 18 million naira. The victim cannot pay for an exercise which was carried out in disregard of law processes. The Edo State governor, to undermine the courts and destroy the property of Tony Kabaka, smashed the excuse of recklessness, oppression, and dictatorship. We call on the victim to seek proper redress. Obaseki must realize that his second tenure agenda does not rest on his capacity to intimidate, harass, or make others feel not welcome in Edo State. The group urged Obaseki's administration to forthwith desist from harassing members and residents of Edo State through allegations and claims. Members of the anti-Oshiomhole group, the Alliance for Cohesive Progress (ACP), who were armed with placards with various inscriptions yesterday, stormed the Benin Zonal Office of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC), calling for an immediate arrest and prosecution of the national chairman of APC over Edo State Specialist Hospital project. The pro-Obaseki's protesters also urged that Oshiomole's administration fail to procure key equipment needed for the smooth operation at the multi-billion naira hospital that he built and was inaugurated by President Muhammadu Buhari. The anti-Oshiomhole group, through its spokesman Nehemiah Omogi, expressed shock at that all the persons involved in the alleged shelving deals in supplies of the hospital equipment were working freely, stressing no stress that they have caused and that they should be arrested and prosecuted. ACP said, we want to register our grievances over the multi-billion naira Edo State Specialist Hospital project, which 4 years ago the past administration claimed it's paid for the equipment. As we are speaking, the equipment has not been seen supplied, and the person's Oshiomhole administration paid the money is working freely. A judiciary commission of inquiry was set up, which submitted its report last Thursday and indicted Oshiomhole, but up till now, the EFCC is yet to act. We are here to ask operatives of the anti-grief agency to do their job. Nobody is above the law. The Judiciary Commission of Inquiry into construction of the Edo State Specialist Hospital and supply of equipment for the hospital indicted the Oshiomole's administration for breach of the state public procurement law. Chairman of the commission, Justice James Iyaromi, retired, who presented the commission finding to Obaseki at the Government House in Benin City last Thursday, stated that the awards of the contract for the construction of the hospital was fraudulent and breached with the state procurement law. Wow, my people, this is something else. So there is those who are for Oshiomhole and those who are against Oshiomhole. Now, both group has protested. The first group to protest was those that were for Oshiomhole, and they stated that Governor Godwin Obaseki was part of the panel that said the contractors should be given 75% of their fee so that they can carry on with their job and finish before the inauguration by President Muhammadu Buhari. But apparently, probably Oshiomhole Obaseki was not in that administration, or he was in that administration. Maybe he was not part of the meeting, or he has forgotten that was the decision of the meeting. If they have proof to show that was it, then they are free, But again, the anti-Oshomoles, those who are against Oshomole, went to ESCC office, to state their own worries that Oshomole was indicted with things that were not done properly and nothing has been done. Wow. Don't forget that these two people served in the same administration. Obaseki served in Oshomole's administration for 8 years, and afterwards he carried on being the governor of Edo State. Well, it doesn't matter who the governor is or who was the past governor. What matters most importantly in Nigeria is that we want good governance. We are tired. Honestly, we are tired of people who keeps going back and forth. We want servant leaders. We want people who will come and make the state better. But I think, in my opinion, that this should be looked into and the right things should be done. Anyway, my people, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What is your opinion? Don't forget to thumbs up for us, like and share, subscribe if you have not, so we can get you all the latest news. God bless and bye for now.